Hello Summit, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this beautiful trendy handkerchief dress. In order to recreate yours, kindly watch this video to the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So let's get straight into this tutorial. So the first thing I did was to fold my fabric into 4 in order to cut both the back and the front together. Then the width of our fabric is 29 inches. Okay, so this is 29 inches. Then the length you're going to be working with is the shoulder to the knee measurement, and for my client we have 40 inches, so I went ahead to mark out 40 inches. The next thing I did was to mark my neck measurement, and for this we're using 3.5 by 3.5 for the front neckline. Then for the back neckline, we're going to make this of 3.5 by 1.5, okay? The depth is going to be 1.5. This is because this dress doesn't have a zipper, so you need enough room for it to pass through. Then after that, I went ahead to mark out the shoulder measurement plus ½ inch. That is going to give us 8.5. So once I'm done doing that, by that shoulder length, I came down by 1 inch. This is going to give us room for our shoulder slant. Then after that, I went ahead to mark out also my armhole measurement minus 1 inch. So to get your armhole measurement, all you have to do is to divide your bust by 6 plus 1.5. Then for this dress, you have to remove 1 inch, okay? Because you don't want your bust area showing, okay? You want it to be a bit firm around the armhole. Then after that, we are going to be marking our waist measurement. For this, I'm marking 16 inches and I am going to mark it all the way through. Then after that, from that waistline, I will come down by 1.5. Okay, so I'll be marking 1.5 right here. So for this dress, we went ahead to use our hip measurement to mark on the bust area, okay? Then we're going to be adding 2 inches to that. This is because this dress is a free one and you don't want it to be tight around your bust area. Then coming down to the waist area, because we want it to be a little slimmer on the waistline, we're going to be using our hip measurement minus 1 plus the 2 inches we added for ease and for seam allowance. Okay, I hope this is clear. On the bust measurements, we use our hip measurement plus 2. While on the waist measurement, we are using our hip measurement minus 1 plus 2 inches. Okay. Once you're done, around that 1.5 inch we marked earlier, we are going to be extending the line by 4 inches. This is to enable us to draw a curve around that waistline. Okay. Then we are going to be extending that curve to the width of our fabric. Then I'm going to reposition my camera so you will see it very well. Can you see how it's looking like? The next thing I did was to get the midpoint of my armhole. I went ahead to draw the armhole. But around that shoulder area, we are going to be doing a bit of an alteration. But first, I went ahead to cut out what we have here. Then around the shoulder area, I will show you the alterations. So we went ahead to cut out our pattern. Then we're going to be cutting out the back neckline first. Okay, so I'll be cutting out the back neckline now. Then around the shoulder area, we're going to be extending our shoulder by 2 inches because this dress has an extended shoulder. Okay, so I marked out 2 inches and I connected it back to the armhole. So for this shoulder, you can actually decide to make it 1.5 or 2 inches. But initially I marked 2 inches, but I felt it was going to plunge a lot, so I went ahead to make it 1.5. So this is me trying to trace 1.5 inches. Okay, then I went ahead to cut it out. So this is for the back armhole. Then we're going to trace this all the way out. So after cutting that, we're going to be separating the front panel from the back panel. Okay, then we'll go ahead and cut out the neckline for the front panel. So for this front panel, I am only cutting out the neckline. Okay, I am not trimming the armhole because I don't want it to show too much flesh, being that it's a sleeveless dress and my client doesn't like showing a lot. All right, so I only cut out the neckline for the front. The next thing you're going to do is to use your bias tape to face the neckline and the armhole. So because I didn't find the bias tape that has this color exactly, I went ahead to cut out straps from the fabric. Then I've gone ahead to face this. Another way you can do this is to join your shoulders first, then face the neckline and the armhole. Okay, so either way it will still give you the same result. So I'll go ahead and lock the shoulders together. Then after doing that, I will take this to the sewing machine as well, and I'll be sewing these sides as well. This is that waistline that we curved, so we're going to be sewing it, and we're going to be leaving this part open. All right, so let me sew this and I'll show you what it looks like. So we've gone ahead to stitch this side, and we repeated the same thing for the other side of the fabric. Okay, so can you see this? So after stitching it, you want to give that part a notch and give it a good press. Then after that, for this size that we left open and for the hem of our fabric, all you have to do is to open it up, and we're going to be folding it like this, okay, to finish the hem part of this dress. So we're going to run a stitch all the way through, and we're going to repeat the same thing for the hem of our gown. So guys, after stitching, this is the finished look of our dress. So I'm going to be raising this up so you see the hem. Can you see the way we stitched it? Okay, so we stitched from this part, that open part, down to the hem. All right, and this is what our handkerchief dress looks like. Okay, so if you watch this video to the end, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section. All right, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.